Virgos, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is for May. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If Virgo is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay. Now let's see what's coming through for your sign. If you find this video helpful, do remember to like the video, subscribe, and support the channel. Okay. Thank you. Virgos. This is a Celtic cross. I won't be able to show you this spread because I have only one camera. But I will show you the cards, okay? Okay. In the center of the reading, you have Wheel of Fortune. Change. Something is changing here. A new cycle. Nine of Swords is crossing it. Subconscious, you have the Moon. And in the past position, you have Knight of Pentacles. And in the conscious position, your ego position, you have Hermit. That's your energy. You are in your elements. Could be that you are, taking a retreat, spending time alone, or, staying away from the limelight. Seven of Swords is in the future position. Your advice card is Eight of Cups. Environment, you have Ace of Wands. Okay, that's nice. An aha moment. And then opportunities, you have Three of Swords. And final outcome card is the Chariot. Okay, a new path. Choices, word, yes. So something is a new path, like I said. Something is completing here. You are moving into a new cycle and you are leaving something behind. Not sure what it's all about. It could be that you are relocating. It could be that you are in between jobs or something like, uh, you know, uh, in between jobs, in between relationships, or it could be that you are moving, relocating, changing homes. It could also be work related travel coming through. So yeah, world has to do with a cycle ending and you are moving into a new phase. So it could be happening in any area of your life. It could also be internal, okay? The way you are approaching your daily life situations, your circumstances, and the way you are doing things, so that your beliefs, something is changing here. Or it could be a new environment, so you are like, learning new things and adjusting and things like that. So you're totally a new world. So that could be the case for some of you guys. On the other hand, this is also, yeah, travel. You have Wheel of Fortune, the world, something to do with a Sagittarius here, because world is ruled by Sagittarius and the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Sagittarius. This is Cancer and you are here, Hermit. So yeah, on the other hand, this also has to do with, your world going through a change. It could be you doing things in a different way, learning new things, mingling with new people, new opportunities are coming your way, Ace of Wands. So, and you are coming across new information. So that is helping you make some changes here, which is nice. So here in the subconscious, you are feeling a little bit sensitive and emotional about things, and you also have Three of Swords. So something to do with your health, make it a priority. If there is something you are concerned about, maybe it's important you make it a priority and don't ignore things, okay? On the other hand, this is also you, like, either you are healing from a breakup here, or something that you are coming across is kind of disappointing. It may have something to do with an opportunity because Ace of Wands is here, or it may have something to do with a relationship. Okay, so yeah, something is kind of hurting. Could may have something to do with environment or past memories. So it could be, yeah, Wheel of Fortune has to do with past here. So, or it could be a current situation you are going through. Okay, something is kind of bothering you. Um, So with the moon card, Virgos, this is, and you might feel like spending some time alone. Okay, if this is something that you are coming across, it's all about. I'm not going to give you any advice at all because this is something that we all go through, and it's okay. And yes, it may not feel comfortable because we all want to be happy, peaceful, joyful, and we want everything to work out well for us, right? But sometimes we also come across some challenges, we come across confusion, some disappointment, some frustrations, things like that. And with the moon card, it also has something to do with old fears coming to the surface now, old emotions, past situations, memories, something to do with childhood memories, something to do with a parent here. So, and things are making you feel really sensitive. And so, if that is the case, a hermit here, this is where you are, stepping away, that's your advice. This is your advice card. And the advice here is to give it some space, give it some time, see if it's possible for you to detach, and when you emotionally detach from the situation, then it will be possible for you to see it from a different perspective, maybe. And maybe, this is an aha moment. Okay, maybe by giving it some space and distance, you might come across some new revelations, realizations, an aha moment. Okay, maybe that will help you resolve. Or sometimes it doesn't even need any resolution. It's like, uh, shifting our own perspectives about how we are seeing and understanding things, right? So it could be that for some of you, or it could be a resolution, okay, depending upon what the situation is. So, yes. So, and you might feel a little bit disconnected from everything and everybody. Um, So maybe internally you are going through a shift and you may not know what it's all about. Then it's all about, trusting yourself and knowing that maybe it's happening for a reason. So that is the time when you want to, like, spend some alone time, some quiet time. And this is also you staying away from the limelight. Maybe now, it feels like you just want to, it could be you going on a retreat, something like that, or a solo trip, or it could be you finding a peaceful corner. And yeah, a period of soul searching is what I'm seeing for you, Virgos. A period of soul searching, self reflection, contemplation. And but one thing that you want to be mindful of is if you are coming across some self doubts, if you are questioning yourself, your decisions, um, know whether you want to dwell in them, and because that is making you feel really, you know, upset, bad about things, really bothering you. So know whether you want to dwell in that energy, or do you want to just face the situation for what this is, and yeah, face it head on. Okay, so yeah, this card also has to do with, yes, coming across some emotional challenges, but being brave, being confident, and still moving forward. Yes, things may seem kind of unclear, doubtful. It may feel like you cannot trust anyone, whoever is around. But this is also about trusting yourself, Virgos, okay? And being confident, listening to your own intuition and connecting with yourself. So maybe taking up a spiritual practice will be really good at this time. And here with the hermit, you are, you know, if the, whatever the situation is, it feels like, yes, things are not clear. You don't know how to figure this out. You can't see the entire picture now, but you are still taking that first step. With both these cards, that's what I'm getting. That you are moving forward regardless of the circumstances. You are pushing through. So whatever is visible for you at this moment, whatever you can do, you are just doing it. So this is being brave, being courageous, because it's not easy. And you might also want to take some time to, celebrate yourself, you know, that you are handling things beautifully here, even though I do see some challenges, but you are handling it beautifully. So, yes. And here with Wheel of Fortune is in the center of the reading. Knight of Pentacles is in the past. This is the energy that you are moving past. Things are a little bit slow, okay? If it has something to do with your work or your relationships, your health situation, whatever the situation is, you might feel like, things are not going the way you had expected, and it's kind of slow. And it's also mentally a little bit taxing, because you have to pay attention to the details. It's like you can't afford to make a mistake here, and you are taking things slowly here. Or it could be whatever it is that you are doing, it's kind of slow. You are not seeing the progress. And here with Wheel of Fortune, what I'm seeing is progress, you know yeah. And also a little bit chaotic energy. So yeah, so maybe, f- for some Virgos out there, things are now speeding up, and this is a little bit chaotic energy. And a new opportunity is showing up. Ace of Wands. This has to do with growth. This has to do with a sudden realization, a revelation. So you are like trying new things here, or it could be um, yeah, new ideas, and something that you want to work on. So what I'm seeing is things speeding up, so a little bit chaos. So this is when you want to center yourself, balance your energies, because you don't want to get crushed under the wheel, and that's what I'm seeing here. Virgos, Nine of Swords, this is you worrying about things, how things are going to turn out and things like that, which is totally understandable. I'm not blaming you. No judgments here. Whatever it is that you are coming across is, you know valid. But with these two energies, what I want to say is, um, be in the stay in your heart, do something that will help you, um, stay peaceful. And balancing your energies is also important, because you don't want to get overwhelmed, you don't want to get carried away. So whatever it is that you are feeling, just know what this is all about, and how can you stay more centered, see things for what they are, and not make uh, this is also our, sometimes our mind tells us stories, so know who the boss is here, okay? So don't let your mind weave stories. Instead, whenever you find yourself doing that, just know how you can shift out of that energy and stay more centered. Okay. On the other hand, this is also travel, and it could be that you are not sleeping well. Um, yeah. Or it could be you are working late. So here with Seven of Swords is in the immediate future. It could either be your energy or it could be someone else. So someone is not being direct in their communication. It's like they are hiding something. They are not being honest and transparent. Um, so know if this is who they are, and what the intentions are here. So that's important. On the one hand, it could also be that maybe they are hiding something from you because they don't want to hurt you, you know. So on the but it could also be that maybe they are, you know, doing something that is causing you um, some disappointments here. Okay, so yeah, trust issues may come up, and it could be something innocent or it could be deceptive energy. So know what this is about, what you are coming across. Safety, security, these are the things that maybe these are the things that are coming up for you now. So protect what is important for you, what is meaningful for you. Okay, on the other hand, this is also, someone crossing boundaries, and is something to do with the information, whatever it is that you are working on. Something like that is coming through. I'm not sure what's happening here, Virgos. Um, when it comes to your ideas, maybe that is what's happening. Your ideas, whatever it is that you are working on, maybe someone is taking it somewhere else. Um, so know who is around, who you are confiding, who you are trusting. Um, yeah. And here you are ending the month with chariot's energy. This is a card of you being, you know, you are not getting distracted with this energy. This is self control. You are aware of what's happening in the environment, or it could also be energy of a situation that you are coming across. You are coming across different kinds of experiences: light, dark, pleasant, unpleasant. It could also be people's energies, but what it's all about. It's like you can see the situation. See, the moon is here and it knows what's happening here, right? But that can also make you feel sensitive. It's like you can read people's mind. You can, where they are coming from, what their intentions are, and that might make you feel sensitive, and it can affect your energy. So protecting your energy is important. Protecting your space is important. Okay, so whatever it is that you are feeling, know if it's your feelings, if this is something you are coming across, or if it's somebody else. Okay, so that's important. um, yeah, however, with this energy, it feels like uh, what's going on, and so you are not getting distracted, you are in control, and so that's beautiful energy. On the other hand, so this is also like different opinions, expectations, things like that. And it could also be that you are beating yourself down. um, it could be self expectations, how you want to show up, or it could be people around. um, so something with close relationship is what this is about, is what I'm intuitively getting. So it could be you are, maybe you guys are not on the same page. It could be a roommate situation, it could be friendships, it could be family situation, workmates, maybe you are not on the same page. Maybe they don't agree with you, and maybe they have different opinions and things like that. And that might slow you down, and it's a little bit disappointing. And it could also be that Virgos here, um, with both these cards, what I want to say is our situation, like, when we come across something, we uh, we have it. Sometimes it also has to do with how we are seeing and understanding things, right? It has to do with our own perception, our own understanding of life, our experiences, things like that. So just know, like, if this is in your hands, if this is something that you don't have control over, and if yes, then it's about doing something about it. If not, then no. How can you stay a little bit detached, because this is not in your control, there is nothing you can do about it. Then um, but it's still affecting you though. So know where to draw the line, and how, where to, is it important to, like, is it uh, do you want to set some boundaries here? And also, when I said boundaries, it's also about how you are taking in, what you are taking in, you know who you are allowing in, and what you are taking in, and how it's affecting you, and things like that. So finding some kind of balance there is important. And with this, it feels like you are detaching yourself, disconnecting from that situation. Or it could be that you are just going away and you are spending some time alone to figure things out yourself. It could be that someone else is going away. So it, yeah, with Three of Swords. So looks like, are you isolating yourself, Virgos? So is there some, if there is something, are you sharing it? Are you being honest about what you are coming across, or you are, you know, isolating yourself? Is what you want to check with yourself. Okay, so if you are isolating yourself, know if this is going to be helpful, um, or if you just want to seek help. um, okay, so yeah, it could be counseling therapy, or it could be talking to someone you trust, but someone you trust, because I do see something fishy going on here. Okay, let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards. With these two energies, looks like someone here is avoiding things. They don't want to deal with the situation, and they are they are um you know running away from this situation because they don't want to deal with it. It could be again a temporary situation, and maybe they just want to take some time to figure these things out in their head. So that could be the case, or it could be a pattern. Okay, so something to be mindful of there. And that might also make you feel a little bit alone, because you might feel like, you know that you have to figure this out yourself, something like that, alone. If that support is not there, if they are not willing to listen. Okay, so let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. Spirit, please give us a card for Virgos. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of, Virgos? But in the environment, I'm seeing good, something good. This is a good opportunity, and it could also be some revelation, a new realization. Yeah, something is being revealed. See, moon. So know what you are coming across around full moon and new moon time. Okay, I'm reading this in April. New moon is happening, I think, on the 27th of April, and but I'm reading for May, so know what's happening around that time, full moons and new moons. Yes, for you know, uh, full moon is also the time when we come across new information, new insights, a sudden revelation, realizations, and things like that. Maybe that can also make us feel a little bit regretful, like lost times, missed opportunities, things like that. So just know how you want to handle it. Travel is also coming through. Something to do with maternal energy is also coming through. It may have something to do with a parent or, um, yeah, um, or someone. Yeah, something emotionally a little bit. Maybe you are taking care of someone, or um, yeah. So, and you might feel a little bit, sometimes when someone close to us is going through something, we feel helpless, right? So that could be, what's coming through for some of you. Spirit, please give us a message for Virgos. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? It was a short reading for Virgos. Thank you. But what I still want to say, Virgo, is do not get distracted. Stay on your path, and oh wow, I don't believe this. The same card showed up, similar cards showed up for Leos as well. So maybe Leo is in your chart, or you are dealing with a Leo, and they also got the same message. Um, you know, so not sure. So with this, yes, this is what I was telling you. Do not get distracted by what's happening. Yes, so be very clear about what you want, chariot's energy. And with this, it might feel like, emotions are taking over. So be aware of the emotional choices and decisions you are taking. Okay, with this, what I want to say is do not get distracted by what's happening. And if you are doubting yourself and questioning yourself, then just know if how it's helping you, okay, or if it's kind of draining your energy. And stay on your path is what I want to say. Be clear about what you want, and then focus on your priorities. Don't get distracted. um, People's judgments, their opinions, what is it that you want to do. So be clear about those things and stay on your path. And this is you finally telling yourself that, being responsible for your own happiness is what I am seeing here. Maybe this is what some of you guys are telling yourself, that I am responsible for my own happiness. And then you are doing whatever it is that you need to do. All right. Take a deep breath. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice these small things and appreciate them. Yes. So, the thing is, when we are going through something challenging, right, it won't be possible for us to resolve that matter from that mindset. So, whenever we go through something challenging, it's important that we step away. We It's important we don't think about those things, because otherwise, even though we are at a distance, if the energy is still the same, then nothing will happen. So the idea here is to change up, shift your energy. So, and that can only happen when you focus on something totally different and don't think about the situation. you know Something that is not that mentally taxing. It could be going out for um, meeting up with a friend, or going to the library, or doing some window shopping, or it solo trip. So whatever, uh, whatever makes you feel good is something that you want to do. So you can shift the energy, and once the energy is shifted, then you will know what to do. And that's what's happening here. When the energy is shifted, you will come across an aha moment, a revelation, and that will help you resolve matters. So let me read this out to you. Number 15. What am I doing? Okay. You are engaged in a period of soul searching. You may feel you want to seek the truth at all cost. You may desire a new direction, and as a result have recently begun a journey of self-discovery and contemplation. This pursuit is mainly a solitary quest, because the answers do not lie in the external world but within you. You may choose to be alone, to withdraw from the world around you. This will allow you to retreat further into your own private world and experience a deeper sense of quiet. Be happy where you are and be in no hurry for advancement. Be patient with yourself and others. Move slowly and find joy in the beauty of your day to day life. If you have been rushing around, consider this an opportunity. You can be more productive and less stressed simply by slowing down your pace. Green sea turtles are often found swimming alone in shallow waters. A turtle may travel long distances across oceans to return to its origin beach, where it will breed. Turtles use their long flippers to move gracefully in the water and can appear to be drifting. Unseen exertion and plans can make achievement look effortless, especially when they make the most of the currents and energies available. Yes, it could be that you guys, some of you are going on a long trip. And on the other hand, this is also reminding you, Virgos, to work with the energy. If you are feeling more energetic and inspired, maybe think about taking care of your to-do list, you know. But if you are feeling a little bit exhausted, maybe think about taking a break. Otherwise, if you are still pushing through, then you might take longer to complete that project, whatever it is that you are working on, and it will also look like a Herculean task. So, but if you are feeling more inspired, and then things will feel easy and effortless. So, yeah. So, working with the energy and finding some kind of balance is important this month. Stay more centered. Don't be distracted by the chaos. All right. Virgos, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to support the channel if the messages resonated, and take good care of yourself. And do remember to check out your moon and rising sign as well. All right. So I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.